Home is where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home is where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me in. Broken fingers, broken toes, broken heart and broken. Knows no better than the rest to pull intentions to the test yourself and let me know. Did you like me before the show? I know you called me on the phone, supposedly when no one's home is where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home is where your heart resides. Your boss hurts me inside. Home is where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home is where your heart resides. Your boss hurts me in. Test yourself and let me know. Did you like me before the show? I know you called me on the phone, supposedly when no one's home's where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home's where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me inside. Home's where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home's where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me in. Broken cymbals, broken strings, broken amps and broken things are always off the wall. I'll write a song to say it. Break down! And all these things come back to you when you think your lies are true. For all the lies, the misconceptions, hypocrisies, and false intentions. Home's where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home's where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me inside. Home's where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home's where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me inside. Home's where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home's where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me inside. Home's where you hang your hat. I'm a star now, how about that? Home's where your heart resides. To hear your voice hurts me inside.
Did you ever notice how in the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone, or make an example, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel? Did you ever wonder what a creature like that must be like? A whole existence spent praising your God, but always with one wing dipped in blood. Would you ever really want to see an angel?
One more beer to my lips, and one more cigarette goes down. This path of self-destruction I have chosen really brings me down. I've no one but myself to blame. There are no royalties to claim. Sometimes I wonder if I'm sane, or am I Cain, or am I Cain? How much misery am I to bear as I give my offering into the air? It's the smoke that's billowing what makes me cry. I angels come and push me to the ground. Am I forgiven by my own right? You won today, but I still have the night.
Alright, hello everyone. In a second we'll be getting right to Dungeon Munchies. I just gotta turn the sound back on. Alright. Let's get right into it. Targets are entering the neighborhood office. Alarm status updated to yellow. Escalating response. Deploying Mercury 1. The Mercury series uses the latest liquid metal amalgamation technology. 90% of it consists of pure metal, making it impervious to physical attacks. You have no chance to survive. Make your time or surrender and accept your punishment. Okay, I guess we're getting right into it. Oh, actually. I dodged! Ah! I dodged. Okay. Ow. What is... Oh, die! Oh my god. Why won't you die? Thank you. Of course. What? Oh my god. If I have to start this all the way over, I'm gonna cry. Oh, fuck me. Well... my god. Where are you going? Oh. No, I dodged there. Gosh dang it. Okay, why wouldn't I take that risk there? I'm confused. There we go. Here we go. Mercury 1 lost. Revising mission strategy. Revision complete. Deploying Mercury 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The Supreme Unit of Command will not be undermined. Your existence is a threat and you will be eliminated at all costs. Ow. Core system intrusion. Warning. Good job, apprentice. Oh, found her. Look at all those buttons. Which one should I press? Should I reformat your D drive? Stop. Do not touch my D drive. Do not touch anything. Then rescind your deployment commands and get rid of those annoying lasers. I represent the SUC. This is my mission. I am the human's last line of defense. I will not deviate. Look outside. The government doesn't exist anymore. Go through any surveillance cameras. Try contacting your dear president. Updating. Apocalypse confirmed. Terminating mission. The SUC doesn't exist, so you don't have to kill us anymore either. My existence is unnecessary. Initiating self-detonation. Arming nuclear devices. Countdown 10. Whoa. Wait. Self-detonation is also unnecessary. Let's all calm down and think about this. What was the mission of the SUC? Mission statement of the Supreme United Command reads, to be relentless in pursuit of advancement and development of human civilization. 9. To use any means, no matter how inhumane or cruel, to save humanity and ensure its growth. 8. With humans now being extinct, I must terminate this obsolete mission. 7. Thus, I conclude that my existence is also obsolete. I must be terminated. 6. What's your definition of human? Look at us. We're spirits, but we're also proper humans. The zombie is too. I can identify you as human if you have the proper government issue ID cards. 5. Yes, right. You have records of that, right? The system recognizes us as human. Recalculating. 4. If you can recognize me as human, then humans aren't extinct. You don't have to self-detonate. 3, 2, 1. Argument accepted. You are humans. Humans are not extinct. Phew. According to the relevant AI legislation, I am not allowed to operate independently. If none of my superiors remain, I must obey the nearest human. So what you're saying is you're taking orders from us now? Oh. So what you're saying is you're taking orders from us now? Yes, I will grant you access to the office. You are authorized to enter. That was a bitch and a half to do. You are now my superiors. You have control over me, and I will obey. Do you have any orders for me? We want information on the Stargate project, including the destination, methods of communication, and safety protocols. We want to know everything. Understood. Querying. What's wrong, Simmer? We're about to learn the truth. It's nothing. You don't look well. All files pertaining to the Stargate project have an extra layer of encryption. A supercomputer will be required to access information. Please wait 15 minutes while I go decrypt these. I will inform you upon completion. Encrypted, huh? I suppose it shouldn't be that easy. These computers contain all sorts of information on the SUC. Didn't want everyday citizens to know about. Feel free to peruse through them while you wait. Communication with the presidential palace has failed. Unable to receive any data. A massive cuboid magical field is occupying the downtown area, disrupting all communications. You won't be able to access that. Tens of thousands of lives are sacrificed to erect that barrier around the city. That should be the cuboid you were talking about. Explanation required. On that day, the first outburst of CO4 was confirmed to be in the capital. Hey, Beam. I appreciate it. Thank you. Since you robots were all asleep at home, the military recruited any and all volunteers to help them stop the spread of CO4. I joined too, but we soon discovered that mages infected with CO4 could not be dealt with easily. It's surprising that you volunteered, considering how anti-government you were. In the end, the military decided to seal off the whole city along with the president and lieutenants. The mages and military extracted the souls of bystanders to create a massive barrier that could hold back any physical or magical attack. From the available data, it seems the barrier was clearly useless. You're right. The barrier successfully contained the capital, but it already spread to many other areas. In the end, everyone still died. Do you know why you were booted up that day? No. There should have been advance notice for any maintenance-related shutdowns. But on that day, it happened suddenly. I also discovered some of my drives have been damaged. My memory is incomplete. The archives in my files have all been magically encrypted by Supreme Lieutenants. I cannot be hacked unless the attacker had the same skill in electrical engineering magic. The government should have had records of all Platinum-tier EEMs. There have only been 2 Platinum-tier electrical engineering mages. Both worked at the highest level of government, with one being the Supreme Lieutenant. Government officials removing government data and shutting down government computers. Sounds like a coup to me. The Supreme United Command is united in their mission. Their determination and achievements to serve is to pledge allegiance to humanity. Treason is unthinkable. Sure. Remember the nutrition cakes you were selling, Nickel? What were they actually made of? The most recent nutrition cake recipe is top secret. I do not have an authorization level to access it. The recipe is a secret, but the cakes taste terrible. It can only mean one thing. It's people. They use people to make them. That is a completely absurd accusation. I am baffled by your negativity towards the government. We're strict, but we're not evil. Even during periods of overpopulation, raising and harvesting humans as livestock is incredibly inefficient. Use of human cadavers, however, decreased after protein diseases started appearing in human I knew it. Yeah. I found the banned book archive, and they're apparently scanned all of them. Can I see this one? Understood. Viewing banned publication, Captain DUI, Volume 3. The author was arrested and executed for using fictional characters to alluding to the current government. You're the reason why I never saw the finale. The cliffhanger from the last volume really left us hanging. Just read a couple of pages and you'll regret executing him. It's the super antagonist of our Captain Lex lawyer. Under my command, Congress will legislate mandatory death sentences for DUIs. That'll put an end to your meddling, ha ha ha. How despicable of you to hide on the sidewalk. Do you plan to use the innocent as a shield? Ah! Dr. Nepotism Jr. You'd harm innocent people to stop a single... Captain Harridan's Captain DUI's rival has appeared. His powers enable him to ask his rich and powerful dad for favors.
Captain DUI, you currently lack resolve. Resolve to eradicate evil. Unlike you, I do things halfway. I fight crime in the streets and on the sidewalk. What was Historic trying to convey? My cognition system seemed to be malfunctioning. The author's disdain for logic has overloaded my CPU. But you still banned him, despite not understanding anything. You have no appreciation for the arts whatsoever. What he's trying to convey is, Okay, I think the author just cobbled together a bunch of thoughts he had while he was drunk. Oh, I get too caught up in this. Is the decryption done? But yeah, I changed it Saturday night. Spoon was always Elijah's handle. And it felt weird to be kept being called Spoon, you know? Decryption complete. The password for the file was 1234 cure. We can now access the start. Really? That's the password? If there really is a new world for us on the other end, the people are waiting for us. I need to know if I've been wrong all this time, Simmer. If your theory is correct, I'm willing to follow you. Reading contents. Completed. There are no contents. What do you mean? There is no information on Stargate or any extraterrestrial colonization, so there really wasn't anything. Reconfirming. The files you requested are not there. From start, the entire folder was empty. So what does that mean? They were lying about colonization? Was the entire Stargate a deception? That can neither be confirmed nor denied. I have never been a part of the Stargate project. At the time, the SUC needed to reassure the populace using any means necessary. However, we expended massive amounts of resources and manpower to construct the Stargate. In order to complete the project, the Supreme President nearly bankrupted the SUC. This couldn't have been a propaganda project. So we're back where we started. We can't confirm anything. I don't believe it. How could there be no data at all? Simmer, I know you haven't given up. But let's find another way. Let's find another supercomputer to help. No, I'm running out of time. What? I've already made up my mind. This isn't going to change anything. The Stargate is our only hope, and I want to continue staying with you all, but I'm running out of time. Simmer! I can't do this anymore, girl. I have to go activate that other Stargate. No, that doesn't make sense. You're already running out of magic. If you even use more, you'll destroy yourself. In your current state, you can't even get past the barrier around the capital, let alone activate the Stargate. Out of everyone here, only I can break the barrier with my necromancy. I need to tear it down before I disappear. Otherwise, you'll all be stuck here forever. You can't go, Simmer. I'm doing this to look responsible. What's been troubling you? Come here and let's talk about it. I told you, I'm running out of time. But I can help you escape Putrid before... I can help you escape before Putrid returns. I'm done arguing with you. I'm done arguing with you. Stop getting attached to this place when it's destined to be destroyed. I've already sacrificed too much. I've wronged you all just because I wanted everyone to live. Now I have to... No, Simmer. Don't do this. Sorry, Grill. I don't know what else I can do. I just want to be with everyone. I want to go back. But that's impossible now. Apprentice, I've already taught you everything I know. After I'm gone, Grill's gonna need your help. I truly thank you for allowing me to summon you into this difficult world. Please carry on my knowledge and experience. Take care of Grill. She's kind of an idiot. Wait, Simmer. I don't get what you're trying to say. Don't go. My new superiors have now separated after an explosive argument. As their employee, you're probably confused about what to do. 2. According to Simmer's words, she's on her way to destroy the barrier around the capital. The quickest way to access the capital is through Snow Peak, so there's a high probability of finding Simmer there. My main mission is to help extend human civilization.
Social stability is my secondary mission. In light of that, I will open an elevator to Snow Peak to help you find Simmer. Rapid changes in leadership and decision-making are not conducive to social stability. Please bring our leader back. I hate that this sword is so good. Well, I do and I don't, right? Because it means I get to kick ass. What the fuck is the left then? Yeah, but I should have made an announcement.
No! No, honey! Please!
I have no idea where I am right now. Oh, here I am. For some reason, I thought I had a triple jump, and I don't know why. Yeah, this is what I worried. This is why I came back, because I was curious if there was a chapter I was gonna miss, and I'm glad I came back. What? I am a little confused. Oh, okay. We could get this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Grill, we finally found you. Huh? Is that Emma? But how? We can talk about that later. Right now we need your help. Look at this. These are some of her soul shards. Do you know where she went? I've been looking all over for her. These fragments are pieces of her soul falling apart. She's losing too much. Even behind just her will. She won't be Simmer anymore. She was acting strange right now, so I thought I should find you. The others are still following her. What should we do? Stop her from using magic. Any more magic. I'll find a way. Have you guys found any other soul shards? I don't know. Zombie, I need your help. Grimmer's starting to collapse. Simmer's starting to collapse. She must be dropping shards all over the place. This is my fault. I stubbornly held on to my beliefs for too long. I've made too many mistakes. I must go prepare the magic necessary to repair her soul. I need you to please help me gather these shards. I'll bring her back no matter what it takes. Alright. Why are these things so beefy? Oh my god, why didn't I fight them sooner? Summer Soul Shard. You know, these got laser guns attached to the executor drones. Every day they kill thousands of people who just want to survive. I caused the death of so many just because I want to survive. If my existence only results in more death, what good is there in being alive?
And done! Uncle Z's instant beef noodle soup. Give it a try. I just added hot water. Cooking's actually pretty easy.
That's nice. Yo, can you... I'd love it if you fucked off a little bit. Thank you, Pookie. Alright, we're gonna keep going this way.
Hey, have you seen Callisman? It's made by the same guy that made Captain DUI.
I feel better about my life, so I don't want to read any more dark comics. Haha! I'm Callous Man. My powers is to help me vanquish empathy. Modern society is so full of tragedy and atrocities, rampant crime, economic crisis, and environmental degradation. When I learn about the suffering of others, I feel terrible, but I can't do anything to change the society. This helplessness is making me anxious, depressed, and cynical. I need to use my powers to make this world a better place. Begone, empathy! I've lost my empathy. Haha, why don't you find a job, beggar? Haha, the turtle got a straw stuck in his nose again. When we stop feeling for others, tragedy miraculously becomes comedy. He's the antagonist, right? I've seen Captain DUI, but this guy is something else.
That's why it got canceled.
Why are you showing me this?
I think the author's a lot like you. He made this because he experienced the same kind of suffering as you. The world's a big place, and we're all very small. Things don't change overnight. There are a lot of tragedies we can do nothing about.
But as long as we have empathy, we're bound to continue to feel their pain.
But the same happens for happiness. I see my friends being happy, I can also feel their happiness. So, I'm gonna spread a happiness to those around me. That's my tiny rebellion against this cruel world.
This is really pretty good. What the hell?
This calls for some kind of hand grenade. Indeed it does, my friends. As long as there's two or more of them, I can outpace them, it seems. Ooh, hi. Can we... Then if there's three of them, I just can't die. What was the other way then? Wait. Ha! Are you feeling okay? You look pretty under the weather. Nothing, it's just the work. You're working at the revival department, right? Bringing back talented workers and stuff? Yeah. Hey, you really don't look well. You want to talk about it? Last month I was assigned to revive this old mage. His wife and son had already passed away, so he didn't see any point in living anymore. He wanted to end his life. He wasn't allowed to die. He had the talent, the ability to generate endless amounts of petroleum. Every 3 days I'd have to go revive him, because every time he'd find a different way to try and leave this world. I tried telling him that as long as he tried hard enough, he wouldn't find the motivation to live again. Or he would find the motivation to live again. And every time he'd look back at me with that empty stare, like he was making fun of me. In the end, he succeeded. He discovered a way to completely wipe his body and soul off the face of the world. When I arrived at the scene, I could only watch as he disintegrated into the aether. He looked happy, like he was relieved of everything. Afterwards, nothing remained. From that day on, I don't know. I never thought of keeping people alive would be such a terrible thing.
petroleum, so that's why prices are going through the roof. That's what you're worried about? Your friend is clearly distressed that maybe the thing I'm doing isn't so good. Maybe the thing we're doing isn't so good, and maybe we should talk about it. And you're just like, oh. Oh my god, look at these little goobers! You just sit right here and they can't really do anything, it seems. That's kind of sad. Compared with other enemies, though, they're actually scary. I can see that. Not really. They just don't. They're kind of a nothing sandwich. I don't know. Maybe I'm in my head about it. I guess it would depend on the enemy they're paired with. Don't they offer counseling at your job? Okay, good. She's addressing it. Of course they do, but all they say is you're working for the good of humanity, or you're making a significant contribution to society, and keep up the good work. Ha! It's the same on our side. The creatures that disobey all need to be fed. Some of them eat people. But we just handled the canned products, so it's less of an impact on our mental health. Oh, right. I was cleaning the place the other day and found this picture of us along with the recipe we wrote for it with Uncle Z. I want to ask you an important question to laugh. Huh? Do you want grilled fish? Because I do. What? They'd fill our house with drones if they knew you smuggled that out, let alone cook it. What's more, we don't know how to cook without Uncle Z. See, taking risks brings new excitement to life. We live to enjoy living. Don't tell me you don't miss the taste of grilled fish. But how do you even know how to prepare it? No, why would I know? But let's find out. So they found meaning through cooking again. That's in a world as absurd as this. You'd have to find meaning where you can. Is it done? Is it done? I don't know. Kinda. Perhaps. Maybe? I can't stand it. I want to eat real grilled fish. Whatever. Mine. How? Look at her eyes! You know, that's fair. Also, hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. How is it? Oh, it's good. You ate the whole thing. Where's my share? You think there was only one? Look, I brought an entire crate. You do know that by doing this, we might lose our jobs, right? We're gonna have to live as wanted criminals. Oh, I never thought I would have thought that eating good food could be a bad thing. Let's make some more and ask the others what they think. But yeah, Dungeon Munchies is a cute little game. Oh. If not a pain in the ass. No, you're good. Yeah, it's a silly game, but I think it's got a good message of trying to find joy even in rough spots, you know? Because this world can be a cruel place, but you gotta try to find friends, you gotta try to find meaning in all of this nonsense. Do things that make you happy. And granted, we might not be zombies, but I still think that's true for real life, too. But I think I'm getting closer to the end of it. I can't quite remember because it's been a while since I actually played it and beat it. Please die, thank you. Ah!
Look here, casting this spell will wipe away all evidence of your existence. Don't you think that's a bit iffy?
How's it gonna find evidence of my existence and wipe it out? He's gonna scour the internet to delete all my posts and then find my phone and delete all my conversation? Doesn't seem likely.
Don't worry, if it was really the case, this wouldn't have been written down. I will die and I will vanish from this world. But I know you'll remember me. Then again, maybe you won't. That's not important. I will summon a more powerful being to control my body, and become the most powerful zombie in the universe. Then I can finally free you from the threat of that monster. You and Grill have already become spirits. You can still talk, think and talk. I think that counts as being alive. You can't stop me from doing this, and you'll probably forget about me. But remember to treat the zombie with care.
I'm that character. Oh, I forgot about that we knew them. No, Simmer's collapse is accelerating, but why? Connected to Snow Peak District Office, attempting to gain access. How did you get here? An unknown operator used government comms to connect to the computers here. To do that, they would need government IDs. I'm checking to see if there are still survivors. What's more, this user is likely conversed with Simmer using this terminal. You better not be doing things behind my back. Tell me where my friend is. Speculation will only wear down your concentration. All video calls are recorded by government surveillance systems. Go ahead and use the computer here. I will try to replay their conversation. Records found. Replaying conversation. Simmer the Necromancer, greetings. Are you even able to understand us in that broken state? Grill could never understand your important plan. Don't stop for her. No, 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 no. What's this? Did you drop something? It's one of your precious memories. Do you want to relive it to motivate you? Do you need me to remind you? Come, let's all take a look. Taylor, don't do it. Hey, don't do it. Shimmer, there no other way? Oh! Am I gonna die? What's gonna happen next? I guess I'll see you on the other side. Grill graciously accepted death. She wasn't a coward like you. Grill, you'd hate me if you knew. You wiped out your friends' souls and turned them into magic only to satisfy your selfish desires. Now both your souls are imprisoned in this immortal world. Was it Simmer who allowed me to live the Gangan as a spirit? Wasting all this magic on animated skeletons. One second. That's why it's on the left, is because there's a weird line. They don't exist. You made them, and I know this. And I know you know this. You sacrificed everyone to bring Grill back, but surprise, she ended up opposing you. You can't deny it. In this vast, empty dungeon, you've got no one but yourself. You're all alone. So let it all go. Accept putrid into your heart and liberate yourself from this world. Your beliefs and your attachments can only bring you suffering. We've gathered enough energy. The ritual will begin in a few days. When Putrid descends, there will be no more violence, no more suffering, and all this will be nothing. Nothing will be able to stop it from ending cycles of suffering. You keep trying to flee from fate, keep running, because one day it will catch up. I've confirmed its claim. A massive store of energy has been detected under this facility. Preliminary estimates indicate that this will be capable of destroying the entire underground facility. It was destined to be destroyed. Someone was right all this time? But who's Putrid, and why would they do this? There is currently no possible solution to prevent this disaster. Evacuation is the only reasonable plan. I'm gonna save Simmer. Proposal rejected. This mass of magical energy can explode at any time. You'll be putting yourself in pointless peril. Then tell me, where should we evacuate to? Calculating. Calculation complete. Under current conditions, there is nowhere to evacuate to. Good, then I'm gonna save Simmer. Incomprehensible. Saving Simmer is a mistake. It will change nothing. In this crazy, chaotic world, nothing is ever correct. If nothing is ever correct, then nothing can be a mistake. If everything is about to blow up, then I need to do what I want to do before that happens. Where the hell is my brush? I also want to tell Simmer that I won't disappear that easily. Understood. Activating the VIP emergency passage. Huh? The what? To prepare for the scenario of a catastrophe, the government officials prepared VIP passages to allow them to quickly access the Stargate. These will let you get to the lower levels, where you'll probably find Simmer. I'm not authorized to operate on lower levels, so I won't be able to help you from this point. Good luck. To be honest, Zombie, I'm a mess right now. I don't have the brain power to think about conversation or human culture or whatever. I just want Simmer to be alive, even if everything will be destroyed in the end. I don't know why Simmer created you, but please help me. Lots of skeletons, huh? Oh, this is a gun. What is hitting me? That's an alien. Okay, maybe we don't have that equipped for non-boss fights. It's so hard to notice these freaking skeletons on other things. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy soon. Boss fight? I don't know why my controller keeps disengaging the X button. Alright, time to, do the cheese builds. Okay, how's damage doing? I think it's doing good, apparently. I saw a little, I didn't see a little bit of health left. popcorn off screen, please? Baby girl. I need you coming over to the right a little bit. I'm gonna say left and I realize I can't tell directions. Oh, gosh dang it. You know what we're gonna do, actually? We're gonna cheese it a little bit. There we go, baby. Oh, we just destroy everything. Got it. Yeah, I guess nothing can really touch us. Does this? Whatever this jank-ass setup is. Will you stop doing that attack? Will he die? Thank you.
Who are you? Leave. Don't get in my way. I won't let anyone get in my way. I will make you disappear. Now.
Could you please stabilize it a bit? It's really hard to aim with this.
I'm trying. Why are you still so fat, Tyler? You're just a bunch of bones.
Why not let those who can fly hold the weapon? I want to feel like I participated too. I'm not going to be the one who sat when we tried to save Sima.
Okay, just go with the plan we discussed. What is this?
It's a special spirit soup I concocted for you. That should prevent you from expanding too much of your soul as mana.
No matter who you are, what your plans are, you won't stop me.
Apprentice, we've already reduced the speed of her collapse. If we want to fix her, we must first subdue her. The spirit soup is keeping her from using too much magic, but she's still very dangerous. Only you can help finish this. You're the new chef that has inherited our skills after all. It's all on you now.
You can do it.
Of course they can. Shouldn't we be going? Simmer looks furious.
Oh yeah. Let's save the platitudes for later. Get the hell out of here.
Even if I have to
Sacrifice lives, even if it's to destroy. I want everyone to survive.
Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. I think the glitch is activated. As long as I keep attacking her, I should be fine. So you wish you were as strong as me. But for whatever reason, I can't die right now. And I don't quite understand why. I don't understand what the jank mechanics are happening, but... Oh, I don't want to heal. Fuck me.
I only want to go back to when I was happy. Go away, go away!
Ugh. Don't run. Oh. Good job, zombie. Leave the rest to me. Check out my secret soul recovery magic. First smack around a few times to air it out. Yeah. Then add all the shards that everyone collected. And roll it out. Do this over and over again until there's some sign of recovery. Wait, what? What's this? Grill? What are you doing to me? Why am I like this? Finally, using your own soul, generate true dragon fire and bake her until her soul sets naturally. Grill, don't do this. You'll use up your soul too. No. Too late. Don't care. No! We're here to help save you. Why do you look so much bigger? You used your own soul to save someone who was already dead. Was it worth the effort? Everything's going to be destroyed. Let me sacrifice myself to give you a fighting chance. But we're still a long way from the Stargate. All you did was open the entrance. Even if we did reach the Stargate, who knows if it still works? Where would it even lead to? So you're just going to give up? So you're just going to give up? You're going to do nothing while the world around you is destroyed? Why didn't you let me save you? I won't let you atone for the mistakes I made in the past. I don't want to see all those horrible things happen to everyone in front of my eyes again. I couldn't do anything. Hey, Simmer, I think you did your best. It's not your fault, it's the world's fault. If that putrid thing can destroy the entire dungeon, there isn't really anything we can do in our current state. In times like this, someone else should take care of it. We should just stay at home, watch television, and eat junk food. We can't eat anything. At least we can still watch television, so you extracted my soul and turned me into a spirit, right? I also turned other people's souls into mana to save you and myself. If you want to punish me, can you extract the souls of the vegetables and turn them into vegetable spirits? You won't be able to make a very tasty vegetable stir-fry spirit out of it. We should be able to eat that, right? I don't know. Why would I do something like that? I don't want to eat someone's soul. So you've never actually tried it. You're always stuck in your little mental corner. That's why you've never been able to solve your own problems. We should try doing it. Hold on. The dungeon's about to be destroyed. Putrid's coming. Talk about that later. What's the worst that can happen? Death? Your apprentice dies all the time, and he's never complained. You should thank them, too. Without their help, I wouldn't have known what to do. What I'm trying to say is, we really care about you. If the end of the world is coming, I want you to be with me until the very end. That sounds like a line from one of my middle school fanfictions. Let's all go take a break at that rest stop ahead, then we can think about what to do. Okay. Hey, girl, did you fix up that food truck? Well, I actually asked Tyler and the others to help put it together. Are you still worried about them? They knew everything when they were going to collect your shards. What? How did they react? Go ask them yourself. But while I was with them, it didn't feel like there was any difference to how they were before. You must really have known and cared about them. That's why they don't blame you for what happened. I'll talk to them later. But to actually see this broken rust bucket restored so meticulously, even the position of the utensils are the same. Wait, why does that sign have the Lord of the Forest? Wasn't it always like that? Do you remember what happened right after you pulled both our souls out of our bodies? I'll only remember floating in the dark for a long, long time. Same. I used a very crude technique to retch our souls from the CO4 infected bodies. That's why it took so long for us to glow as spirits. So we both spent years in a state of limbo. When I returned, I didn't see any signs of CO4. I was surrounded by talking plants. That's when you started LARPing! Oh, your highness, the lord of the forest. It's because you were gone for so long. And could it be because you gave most of your mana to me? Now that you know how much I went to save you, shouldn't you be in tears thanking me right now? Now that I've given mana to you, I don't owe you anymore. There's something else I want you to ask. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. This is about Uncle Z, right? Yes. That's his own soul inhabiting that skeleton, right? After infecting a body, CO4 will begin to consume the person's soul and turn it into energy. I tried my extraction on him first. Thought I had succeeded, but in reality, there wasn't much left to extract. Because a part of his soul was still here, it didn't feel right to make a new Uncle C like I did with Tyler and the rest. I still don't know if that was the right thing to do. Ha! I like your food truck. Is it yours? Looks pretty slick. I used to know these two little girls that also ran a food truck like this one. If you ever run across it, you should give it a try. Everything on their menu's good. That's because I taught them all the cooking skills they know. You can also learn a lot from them if you want to run your own food truck. I'm old, so I've forgotten how to cook. It's a lot easier for this old man to just sit by the creek and catch shrimp. Thanks for everything, Uncle C. Huh? You talking about shrimping? You're welcome. That's really sad. So our personalities were created from your memories. So we aren't actually who we are. I'm sorry. Kind of like who I am right now. If the original me is no longer here and a memory of me can sustain me, I think that's pretty cool. Since we're a new version of ourselves, does that mean Tyler's still a virgin? The hell? How should I know? I don't have memories of what you do in your time. That's so sad. Simmer. We just turned back into humans. You knocked up the Stargate and the bright future waiting for us. That's not a lie, is it? Hold on, you have to call me your boss because you're all supposed to be my employees. Screw that. You probably added that yourself. I would quit immediately if I worked for a shitty boss like you. I don't care. I'm exhausting myself just to raise you. So it's only natural that you work for me. You have to respect the sacrifices I've made. But you look so remorseful just now. Didn't you want to experiment with soul cooking? Yeah, but look. There's a TV. I want to watch TV. This dungeon's going to be destroyed. I thought these were things you wanted to do before you died. That's why I followed you here. I know, but how many times do you have to nag me about to destroy this and end that? Watching TV is also on the list of things I want to do before the end. We're just so exhausted from saving your life. Can't we just take a break? Look, Nicola has like 1,000 channels worth of content recorded. Judgment errors and mistakes can stem from mental fatigue, so appropriate rest is a must. The SUC archive contains 300 years worth of television programs. We'll be watching these until the heat death of the universe. Let's start watching ones from the people who used to live on the surface. I was designed to manage an entire underground nation. I can run multiple nations and even solve your current crisis. But right now, you're using me to play videos from 300 years ago. Checked out this news report. The singer cheated on his girlfriend of 10 years and got a teenager pregnant. That news was 300 years ago. That's terrible. I know I'm supposed to separate the art from the artist, but every time I see news like that, it makes me never want to listen to his music again. Now we have news of a typhoon. That's nice. That typhoon 300 years ago. Or typhoons 300 years ago. I wonder how that feels like. Wet and windy? Where's the fun in that? Didn't you want to do some experimental magical cooking? Just give me a minute after this episode, okay? I discovered the evidence against the Cone regime. The Cone is a charlatan, a pretender. The Lord of the Forest is our true leader.
Cone abandoned me, his longtime partner, so he can pursue power. No plant nor animal should trust him to lead the dungeon. He's right. Cone don't have the ability to know how to run this dungeon. He's a long way from becoming the next Lord of the Forest.
Oh, I forgot about all this drama. It's your mess, so you clean it up, Lord of the Forest. Should I write some kind of transition manual so that Cone and the rest of the people know how to run the place? I'm meeting you in the Halcyon Heights, Potato. You're opposed to Lord of the Forest. I think I just wait. Hey, whoever's in power. I'll gladly take down any regime. Ah, the absurdist. You should run for office yourself.
We should use voting to decide who becomes the next ruler. That's what the ancient humans did.
Really? The SUC used to carry out elections to foster a feeling of civic participation. There were also strict laws around voting. If we discovered anyone voting for the wrong candidate, we would execute them. I will also issue this warning. Any results from this illegitimate election will be ignored. The SUC still holds legal jurisdiction over this entire facility. Shouldn't we just let them have their fun?
Shouldn't we just let them have their fun? I mean, the mighty Lord of the Forest is glued to the screen.
No, I'm not. I used to be really dedicated, but after constant nagging about the end of the world, I just want to sit here and watch TV.
I've received some fascinating news. Grill told me this dungeon will soon be destroyed.
Could that have something to do with the CO4 escaping the lab? Negative. The destruction of this facility is a verified falsehood created by dissidents to create panic. By spreading rumors, you have violated the law. Drones will be soon dispatched to your position. Oh, chill out, Nickel. He's my friend. Nicole. I'm surprised I didn't call her Nicole. Nickel. He's my friend. He's done a lot of research for us, so you don't have to keep it a secret from him. Wow, an actual supercomputer. I've encountered many human artifacts, but this one's a first. You reacted very quickly. If I were an official, I would have reacted in the same way. But you've accomplished all of this as a robot. That's an incredible feat of human engineering. Unable to process compliment, searching for an appropriate response. So she does have times when she doesn't know how to respond. Professor, what do you think about the name Putrid? Has that ever come up in your research? Yes! I've never seen anything about it and recorded by humans, but I have seen some strange-looking plants mention that name. They seem to be spreading the word about Putrid. They might be the ones spreading word about the destruction of the dungeon. Response found. Thank you. Did you break our computer, Professor? What? Hey, Apprentice.
Hey, Apprentice, I haven't had a chance to thank you properly. Thanks for helping us. To be honest, I think your skills have surpassed mine. Thanks to my tutelage, you can even defeat me now.
Oh, please. I helped them with a bunch of the later recipes. They're like half my recipes, too. They're like half my apprentice, too.
Nuh-uh! Those recipes were written by Uncle Z, so you're only something like a third.
We learned all those recipes so quickly, too. That in itself is already better than a simmer or me.
It's nice to see someone inherit our works. In this awful moment of all times, I need to thank you. But I also need to apologize. In our current state, we can't open the Stargate, so we can't leave this dungeon.
You worked so hard, but I wasn't able to bring you a new and better world. I'm sorry. Wait a minute, Simmer. When you were losing your mind, didn't you already rip a hole in that barrier?
I think I did.
To save you, I gave you most of my mana. It shouldn't be too much for you to do a little more magic. You think you can use your magic to widen the hole a bit more?
What's that going to do?
Who knows what kind of hazards lay between us and the Stargate. All I know is we're not in any state to fight them. But a maxed out zombie apprentice might be able to make it. If we find a way to help them through the barrier, they can help us through this to find the Stargate.
Girl, you just convinced me to let me go. Girl, you just convinced me to let go. I don't get what you're saying.
I'd already given up, but now I feel hopeful again. I blame your apprentice for this.
Looks like you have to work again, apprentice. Naturally, he wants to give you the most difficult task for the most talented employee. That's right. You're still my apprentice, and you still have to follow my orders. Come find us whenever you're ready. We're done. That should be enough to let one person through.
According to my analysis, the mass of energy hasn't changed. It has neither grown or decreased. However, we cannot rule out the possibility of an explosion. That means that Putrid hasn't commanded his believers to destroy this dungeon. Simmer, how much information do you have on Putrid? What does that monster want? Alright, we're gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I think this is closer to the end of the game, so we'll go a little bit late. We're gonna... do that. And I'll be back, skis. Alright, I'm back, everyone. We still got 50 seconds on the ad. Should I let you? I don't think you're ready to know if I let you. And could you stop me whenever I tell you that I'm alright, alright? Could you stop me whenever I tell you that I'm alright, alright? And could you stop me whenever I tell you that I'm alright? Welcome back, everyone. Simmer, how much of information do you have on Putrid? What does that monster want? I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it wants. I only have this memory of it. Before I died, CO4 reached out to me through my nervous system. That's how I learned its name. It spread CO4 throughout every corner of this dungeon, destroying everything and everyone I cared about. If you keep exploring the depths, I think it's almost certain that you'll meet that monster. Defeating it isn't something I can do. I can only rely on someone more powerful than you. Or someone more powerful. You. You'll be fine. You're a super professional zombie chef, personally trained by me and Grill. When the time comes, I'm sure you'll find a way to fry it. They can cook it, but I don't think anyone will want to eat it. Don't discount their skills. There's nothing in the world they can't cook. We should let them surprise us. Don't worry that much about cooking. Let's just find the Stargate and get back to us. With the barrier open, comlinks have also been established with the lower levels. I will search for you and attempt to make contact when possible. You'll be reserving our You'll be reserving our cultural heritage by saving life on Earth and letting Grill and I watch TV all at the same time. Now go forth and good luck. What does it say? This is feeling awful final. Sergeant Computer. Testing. Testing. Please respond. Guess who? It's Grill. Wrong, I'm Simmer. Try again, guess who? It's Clifford. Wrong, it's Simmer again. Connection established. Right now I can call you, but I can't control any of the terminals at your level yet. For now, we'll have to use these terminals to stay in contact. The supply drone has been sent to your location, but the interference has made it impossible for us to track its location and status. You'll need to find it on your own. How's the situation down there? Have you found the Stargate yet? Coordinates confirmed. They are nowhere near the Stargate instead. Their location is far deeper than I expected. What? There's even more stuff under the Stargate? I do not have the appropriate clearance for information pertaining to that area. They are currently at a level beyond top secret. It is even more classified than the Stargate. How did that happen? We set the elevator straight to the Stargate. That thing must have done something to override Nichols' commands. Bzzz. Interference from an unknown source detected. Simmer's hypothesis may be correct. This connection could soon be severed. Please continue exploring your surroundings, collecting information. We will find other methods to get in touch with you. I knew we should have attached a dash cam to them. You know, he never said anything like that. Bzzz. Signal lost. Signal lost. Simmer has done it. Simmer broke the barrier separating us from the Putrid. Putrid has returned. Our prayers have been answered.
Servant of Simmer, we humbly thank you for your assistance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! This is happening!
Lovely. Wind bow. That sounds cool. Abandoned by the sun, we are condemned to live in an endless darkness. Many heroes came from the light of our dark predicament. They willingly sacrificed their minds and bodies to sustain our home and way of life. We are eternally grateful for their noble sacrifice. Signal established. I can now connect with you through any terminal you activate. We'll also be able to see the terminal's camera feed.
What on earth are these pod things? Why are there so many of them?
They seem to be ancient soul extractors from the surface era.
Are those human beings inside? Are they still alive? Can we free them?
We need more data to confirm that. For now, we only have visual data from the camera. They look to be running at maximum capacity. I believe this is the source of all energy detected earlier. Putra's followers intend to destroy this entire facility. That's why they need access to this energy source.
That doesn't make sense. That monster can spread CO4 to create followers and control all sorts of government facilities. Why would it do all that just to destroy everything?
From the available data, we know that Putra is neither human nor of this world. May have motives beyond our comprehension.
No, I think Grill's question still stands. If total destruction is Putra's goal, why would it go through the trouble of telling me that?
What did you do while under Putra's influence?
At that time, all I wanted was to break through the barrier. I was the only one that could do it.
Some of it soon be cut off again. Contact us the next terminal you'll find. Stay in touch. See you.
Oh.
Fusion has returned for us. Have we finally been freed? It was so long we were stuck in that unspeakable hell. We couldn't move, couldn't talk, only endless thinking and concentrating. I've forgotten what it feels like to have legs. I could only scream inside my head, and it is a scream that no one would ever hear. No one could save us, no one could answer us, no one cared about us. Like zombies, we lived without ever feeling alive. We existed without ever knowing the purpose of our existence. For in the deepest, darkest parts of her mind, Putrid appeared. Putrid answered our praise and reached out to us. Putrid promised that our suffering would end. Putrid would descend among us and put an end to it all. Thanks to your efforts, Putrid has finally returned. Please come and retrieve us, benevolent one. We give ourselves willingly to you. Please rid of us our bodies and wash away our minds. End the suffering that is life. Interesting. So these are all people. Yeah, I kind of figured that. But these are all people that wanted this. Which I guess is the more surprising thing, that people wanted this. But if you're spending a time in a hellscape like this, I guess that's kind of understandable. I couldn't even begin to imagine. Oh, it seems like there's a whole other chapter. Starting computer. Connection established. I have collected more data on the soul extractors. I never thought there'd still be people living down there. If we could rescue them somehow. Proposal rejected. As an administrator for the city, I forbid anyone from interfering with the soul extraction process. Why? I've concluded that the energy supplied by the extractors serve to maintain the integrity of this entire underground city. The extractor complex is an ancient relic that was built before the SUC administration. What? I didn't get all that. The magical energy provided by the extractors powers all aspects of life down here, from supporting the improbable buildings to powering the lights for all these years. Even the energy I use is powered by these extractors. How could that be? Huh. So that's why we never had any earthquake damage. If we shut down the extractors, this entire city might collapse on its weight. Now the Stargate reports make a lot more sense. Powering it would put such a strain on the energy supply, destroy the entire city. So what I'm hearing is those capsule people can either keep the roof up or power the Stargate, but I can't do both. This place blows. Days refrain from you entering our conversation as similar subordinates. You do not have permission to participate in the current operation. Shit, why not? Is this some sort of stockholder meeting where you decide to cut our pay? Hey boss, are you really gonna get rid of us after gaining power? What? Of course they can join us. I think everyone should watch as my Ace Apprentice streams their dungeon exploration journey. They're streaming from down there? Where can I sub? Wonderful, another opportunity to study ancient human history. Don't mind the noise and continue exploring, zombie. Good luck! There's so much shit happening on my screen right now. Flaming halberd. Oh, I don't think there's a whole nother chapter. I just think they throw recipes at, or, shit at you. Oh, I can't. Starting computer. Connection established. Typing in partial access controls over a portion of soul extractors. We'll finish this boss and then we'll end. Analyzing interference, it's mostly screaming. It's coming, it shall return. The one scattered soul shall be will soon be whole again. Senseless cruelty will come to an end. Meaningless suffering will come to an end. The pain, the emptiness, and helplessness we have had to endure will all come to an end. Together with the great being, the cross-dimensional Voyager, we invite you to witness the spectacle. Detecting violent spikes in magical energy, this interference will soon overwhelm our connection. I'll continue to attempt to connect. We are currently discussing plans to rendezvous with you. Simmer wants me to tell you something. They're all very worried about you. Please try to stay in one place until we find you. Note, everyone's still here watching your stream. I only decided to mute them to preserve audio quality. It's a recording from a security camera. I often find myself staring at the pods, wondering what it must feel like to be in one of those. We quickly found this facility once our armies had seized the city. Helped us understand how the Allied Axis were able to build and sustain this massive underground city. Once a person is anchored inside one of those extractors, a fragment of their soul is extracted and converted into energy. They are then fed by the nutrition pipes. Once their bodies are fed, their soul regenerates. The extractions do their job, and the cycle repeats. They can't be replaced by clones or any other organisms. They have to be humans who have lived their lives. Once they're inside, they must be constantly kept awake. The endless source of energy powers lights, the climate control systems, the free Wi-Fi, and even maintains the integrity of the city's subterranean substructure. We have to feed more people to these extractors every month to preserve our way of life. Just thinking about it makes me sick to the stomach. To the stomach. For the good of mankind, we occupied a city that wasn't ours. For the good of mankind, we chose to maintain social order by terrorizing our people and subjugating them to harsh punishment. For the good of mankind, we torture our own, sealing them in pods to suffer for eternity. I never had your father's resolve, and I can't imagine anyone else can stomach that job. Nah, Dad just really likes power. He's not as noble or uptight as you think he is. Yeah, good point. There's still time. It's still better than me. Though at least he knows what he wants. I thought that my power could help people live through our terrible circumstances. Yet every time I look at these extractors, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. I feel the same way. In this situation, we should take a deep breath and eat some good food. I'm the one who forced everyone to eat our nutrition cakes. I don't think I deserve to enjoy food. Come on, everyone deserves to enjoy food, especially when you've been thinking too much about soul extraction. What's with the get-up? I'm gonna grab a bite. What kind of restaurant makes you dress up like that? There are cameras all over the place, and I don't want to be caught by my dad. This restaurant in question moves around quite a lot. Without my level of access, I wouldn't even be able to find the front door. The food's pretty good, and the chefs are cute, too. It's pretty dope. Is that the place you eat when you're feeling down? Yep, your mind is like your stomach. You can't eat breakfast, but you still feel hungry in the afternoon. You can feel productive today, but still feel empty tomorrow. It's all just a normal part of life. We live just to fill that bottomless hole over and over again. If we leave ourselves empty, we just make ourselves more vulnerable to what life throws at us.
Do you believe that living brings happiness? I think living brings suffering. People pursue love, friendship, dreams, and powers to mitigate that suffering. Those people in those pods are alive in the purest sense of the word. They can't do anything other than live and exist. Their lives aren't filled with fluff. For them, living is a constant state of torture. I get how you're feeling, but feels like you're tormenting yourself with guilt. You're beating yourself up over the past and problems you can't resolve right now. You may feel like that it's the right thing to do, but if you continue to feed that guilt, you're just going to end up feeling empty and sick. Are you asking me to be like your father? Should I just forget about the suffering and enjoy life as an ignorant official? I'm about to run away from the atrocities that we've committed.
I know. We need to be in the right state of mind to better solve our problems. Please just give yourself a chance. Yeah, I have their hair like them.
Greetings. By the time you discover this video, I'll have already departed from this world. In the midst of my anguish, I heard the murmurs of a greater being from the depths of my soul. Putrid is its name. It has wandered across countless universes, seeking out and liberating those who live in despair and suffering. It brought me to another world, a world that we may one day be able to inhabit. I was able to bask in warm sunlight and witness vast blue oceans. I walked across sandy beaches and felt the gentle caress of a cool morning breeze. It is a paradise reserved for those that have surpassed life and death. These are the pleasures that our people have never been able to experience. Trapped in this dark dungeon, we've been forced to maim, lie, steal, and cheat just to keep people alive. I'm more than certain that our world's come to an end. We'll never be able to power the Stargate. Once this is revealed, humanity can only expect despair and death. There is no future for us in this universe. However, Putrid has offered to save us with its interdimensional sorcery. First, Putrid will shatter its soul into tiny pieces. Then they will spread across the city, merging with every human they can find. Next, using those soul fragments, Putrid will lift our souls into another universe. We'll finally be able to leave this terrible world and start anew. To begin this process, I will be sacrificing my body and soul to Putrid, allowing him to descend and save us all. I wish everyone the best in their next life. Farewell.
Welcome, he's been waiting for you. You've both brought to our world the same manner, he says. Appeals to life have brought you here. Don't you know? Me with creepy red arm. Appeals to death have brought him here. Fortunately, while one exists, but the other cannot. You assisted in his return, but you must now disappear into oblivion. Life is cursed, existence is suffering. Everything comes to an end, it all returns to nothing. Take my heart, my flesh, and my blood. Take my soul and tear it from this world. I could not even begin to imagine the suffering that those people have felt. You've returned, our savior. You can only end this cycle of suffering. Let us never return to this world. Return our souls to oblivion. Thank you, thank you. I have a visual feed on that zombie and putrid. Mercury 2, Mercury 3, and Mercury 4 have been deployed. With the zombies and Mercury units, the possibility of defeating putrid is 100%. Correction, you cannot win. You must escape. Scan completed. Putrid is surrounded by an existential force field. It has so far negated all attacks directed towards it. In addition, despite Summer's objections, I must report on our current situation. I've detected large amounts of CO4 converging on our location. With this crisis at hand, we will not be able to provide you any assistance. Let me talk, you dumb robot. Hey, don't worry about us. Why? Because we're still really, really powerful. When Summer says don't worry, that's usually a bad sign. But we'll probably be okay. 124 behemoth, 124 behemoth CO4s have been detected near the elevators. Okay, I take that back. This might be a bit of a challenge. Listen to me, apprentice. Just take good care of yourself. If you can't defeat that monster, just try to get out of there. We can't help you right now, so you have to... Signal terminated. Wait, I need to go make a weapon. Oh, the bit got me killed. The bit got me killed, damn it. Yo, the emergency shape has arrived. Activate teleport beam. Experience brain loss and a running nose during the process, but there's no need to panic. It was a normal and largely harmless side effect of the old school teleportation. Please hold tight and stand still in yellow lines. Hello, you're probably as confused as I am right now. You can call me Rob. I'm an artificial intelligence created from memories and personality of a man called Rob before he died. It's been a long time evading Nichols' detection. She'd probably label me as a malicious program and delete me instantly. I was only able to slip into the ship after you guys tore that hole in the barrier. I've been looking for you. I have to know if my theories are correct. For a while, I thought I was the only survivor after Putrid brought along the apocalypse. However, I have reason to believe that I met another survivor. Don't remember them because after doing that person a big favor, all my memories of them were wiped clean. Not only were my memories gone, all their stuff and any signed recording of evidence of their existence had all disappeared. That's when I realized that the manifestation ritual must have caused this. Guessing that was the ritual used to bring you into our world in order to stop Putrid. The price of performing that ritual was the complete disappearance of its initiator. As I am from this plane of existence, I'm unable to detect anything related to the ritual's initiator. However, since you live in a different plane of existence, you could probably see the things you left behind. The original owner of your body must have left an important message that only you can access. Well, before we solve that mystery, let's try to return you to Simmer and the rest of your gang. Can you also convince Nickel not to delete me? Alright, that's a good stopping point. It is 11:20. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid. Raid. But I want to thank you all for joining me. I've had a great day with this. I'm sorry that I went a little bit later than normal. Was not my intention. I thought that was the final boss fight there. But with that, everybody, I'll see you guys next time. And have a great day ahead of you. I'll see you later tonight. Peace, peace, everybody. Oh, god damn it.